welcome to this tutorial. In this video we're going to learn how to create this letter animation with just your smartphone using Alight motion. Alright, so without wasting any much of your time, let me just go straight into it. First things first, this is very simple to do, and I'm going to show you how. Alright, from the envelope design to the letter to the glow effects and everything, you're going to see how to do it. Very simple. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is to go open Alight motion app. You want to open Alight motion app and click on the plus icon and go over to new project, and you want to name your project whatever name you want to give it. So I'll just go to this one, letter or envelope animation. Alright, and we are using 16:9 ratio. So you just want to click create project. So after doing that, the first thing you want to do, by now you should already know how to use Alight motion to some extent. If you check the previous video I dropped, you would see a link to a Telegram channel where I'd already done a mini course on motion design using just a smartphone with some tutorials there and some practicals. Right, so that video will teach you how to use Alight motion. So in this set of videos I'll be creating, I'm going to be teaching you how to do special effects on Alight motion. So to start, just click on the plus icon here, and you want to click on the rectangle or square here, square shape. So after doing that, select the color. I'm going to use a gradient style, so I'm going to use a gradient color here. Click on it, and you want to click on this circular gradients. So click on that too, and you can click on any of these nodes here to adjust it. So I'm just going to do something like this. Set the white color to complete black and the former black color, which is here and here. Okay, I'm going to use something like this, a gray color, and I'm going to click here to just adjust the color. So adjust it so it's not completely, it's just dark. So the reason why I'm using a dark theme is because for something to glow, it has to be in a dark place at least, or somewhere that it is brighter than. So I'm going to click on the three button here to expand it to fill the composition area. So once you have that done, you can readjust your gradients here to fit like this. So I'm going to do that here. So I'm going to just adjust the color so it is similar to the one we had before. So we have something like this soft gradient, or you could use a completely black color, solid color. I use a completely solid color if you want. So I'm just going to use this for now. Now, to design the envelope, it's very simple. I'm going to extend this design to about 3 seconds. 3 seconds, yeah. This is perfect. About 3 seconds. Now to design the envelope, an envelope is most of the time a rectangular shape. So you just need to click on the plus icon here and click on this rectangular shape, the curved rectangle, and go to edit shape and increase the width, that's the x-axis, and the height, which is the y-axis. Alright, you want to leave the curve like this. I think it's perfect this way. Now we're going to need to stretch this to fit. Alright, then we'll duplicate this one to 2. We'll make a copy of it, so we have 2. You can hide one. Then the next thing we're going to do, we want to demarcate this. We want to create the opening of the envelope. So to do that, we need a rectangle. You can actually just use a vector drawing tool to draw a simple shape like that, but that's going to take you some time. Click on the plus icon and click on the square shape. You take it up using the movement tool, move and transform, take it up a little bit. Yeah, and you want it to be centralized. Then you want to also go over here, edit the shape and increase it a little bit, the x-axis, something like this. Then you want to go over to this 3 button up here, 3 dots here, and click on convert to outline. So quickly I'm going to just turn on my airplane mode so that I'll not get any notification for now until I'm done. Okay, so once you've converted it to outline, you want to go over here, you will see edit points. So click on edit points, you will see that it's no longer, it's now showing you 4 points, which are the shape is made up of. So we want to click on individual point and stretch them out like this. All right, stretch them out like this, stretch them out like this, just something like this. I think I need to shift this one a little bit backwards, so it's something like this. All right, so we have this shape now. We have this shape now, and we're going to also duplicate this shape. So to duplicate it, click on this icon here to duplicate. So we have 2 copies of that now. So next, I think this shape is not properly set. I think it's not properly set, so I'll just delete the previous one and use the one in front. Sorry. Right, so we can duplicate this one now. Now the next thing to do is to we're going to max out the shape. So I'll hide one of this new rectangle, this shape we use here. Then to max it out, click and hold the 2 layers, layer 1 and layer 2. Click and hold these 2 layers, and you want to do this exclude. All right, and it's going to give you something like this. So now this looks like the envelope, and if you check very well, this is not perfect here. What is it? This angle here is not perfect. It's too slim compared to this, but you can let that slide. When you're doing yours, you try to make it more accurate. All right, so we see we have the opening of the envelope. Now the next thing, the previous one we had before, you can open it now, and you want to reduce you want to make another copy. Yes, or let's just leave it like that. You want to reduce the width of this one. This is going to change the color, so we can see, change the color and send it to the back. Change the color and send it to the back like this. Click and hold, put it to the back, so we can see it like this now. It looks like an envelope with a letter inside. So you want to go over to edit shape and reduce the width of this one, so it's somehow like this, something like this. All right, then also the height, let's reduce the height a little bit. You get wide when we continue, so we have something like this. So you can see this is already looking like a message animation, a letter animation. You can use this in your project and it will look very, very good. But we're not done. Now we want to create the cover of the envelope, the other lead. So we need another square shape. Stretch it out like this to try to match the previous one. All right, then you want to take it up a little bit. Now I told you how to create simple shapes. You can just convert them to outline from an initial shape. So we click on the 3 buttons up there and convert to outline, then go to edit points, and this is to create the other part of the envelope. So when you're scrolling down here, scroll here, this is where you scroll, just scroll up. It will be showing you how you're moving across all points here. So I'm just going to do that now, scrolling up, and once I'm getting to the middle like this, I want to add another point. So if you see here, you can add a point here, so just add a point, and from this kind of like pad here, you take it up like this, just a little bit. All right, this will serve as the back of the letter. So let's just give it something like this, stretch it to filter, then pull it back down like this behind. Yes, like this behind, so we can see the order. This is the background, the back of the envelope is just behind here, the letter, the front of the envelope, and this was our the other stuff we used to max out. So we're still going to use it, so we're not discarding it yet. So I'm going to click on the back of the envelope and bring it down a little bit, okay, bring it down a little bit. All right, so we've done major part of this work. Now we're going to change the colors now, just to suit what we are about to do. So on this group part, let me rename it to the envelope. I'll rename it up here, so click on it here so you can know what you're doing. Rename it to envelope. All right, then the white one would rename it to letter. The back, this rectangle, this is going to be our glow. All right, so but we'll come back to it. So this is going to be the glow. Then the one at the back is going to be the no, it's going to be the cover. Okay, so I think this cover is not properly set, so I'm just going to just highlight these sides here and shift it inside like this. Do the same for here. Just use your hand or hover around that part to highlight. Okay, so we have that done. Now you want to, let's change the color of things. So I'll click on the envelope and change the color to a gradient. So let's click on that group and change it. Click on this color here. You have something like this. So you can choose any color, you can make it any color, but I'm going to use this this kind of gradient. All right, that is done. Then I'm going to click on the letter and also change the color. I'm going to use this yellow color. You can use any yellow color of your any color of your choice, but for purpose of this area, I'm going to use yellow. Then now let's add little animation to it. So click on the letter. To add an animation, you need at least 2 keyframes. So click on the letter. At the beginning, you put the keyframe at 000 frames. Then you go over to about 15 frames, put another one. And at this frame is where you want to lift it up like this. Not completely up, just somewhere here. Like this. So it's going to be like this. So we're going to add our curves to it. To add the curve, after in between the points is where you can add the curve. So here's where the curve is. Okay, click on it and you add your curve. Choose any of these curves here. Okay, so we have that done now. Now let's go over. We've done the major thing, the card popping up. Now is to give it the glow effect. All right, so first thing that has the glow is the letter. So go over to the letter and go over to effect. Now you're going to see something that you would not see in your regular Alight Motion app. Now I'm using a different Alight Motion app and it's rare, but I have it. And if you want to get access to it, you can just pay a small fee. If you're in Nigeria, you can pay something from 1,000 naira and above, and I'll give you access to the app. If you're not in Nigeria, same thing apply. I'll just create a link in the description of this video to either my DM or the WhatsApp chats where you can ask for this particular app. So the first thing you want to do the first thing you want to do in this app is you want to go over to drawing an edge. Effects, you go over to drawing an edge and you search for inner glow. Now this is available for everybody, you can use this. So click on inner glow and standard settings, and once you click on it, you will see it adds a little bit of glow to it. So I'm going to reduce the radius to about 40, increase the alpha to about 100. I want to see it. Reduce the hardness a little bit, then change the color. I want to still use that same orange, the same glow I used here, just give it a little bit of shine. So we have something like this, and that's all for this one. Now the next effect that we're going to use is called deep glow. Now this effect is the spice of this particular animation, and you will not see it in your regular Alight Motion. So if you want to have exactly what we see here, you might want to DM me to get access to this app, and it's very cheap. It's not even expensive. So click on this deep glow. You can see it's in drawing an edge effect, and you'll see deep glow here. So deep glow gives it a deep glow. It's not like the regular glow you see on your own app. So just do it, and I'm going to leave the radius to 180, yes, so that it's not going to glow above the card. That's the envelope. Then I'm going to increase the intensity to something like this. Okay, the intensity is getting intense, so I'll just reduce the intensity and reduce the glow radius to about 140. Let's just use 140, and the intensity to, I don't want it to come out of there, to 300. Let's just leave that 300. So 140, 300. Every other thing is okay. Every other thing you can leave it like this. Every other thing you can leave it like this. Just trust me, you can leave it like this. Then that's all. Now we have our glowing text. It's a little bit, it's still showing outside the, so I'm just going to reduce the size a little bit. It's still showing outside the stuff, so I'm going to do something now. I think the glow radius is too much, so I'm just going to reduce the radius to around 75 and increase intensity. So we have that done. So I'm going to still go over to this shape color and make it darker. Same thing with the back, just make the colors darker a little bit so you can see the difference in the glow. All right, okay, so that's done. Now the next thing to do is we're now going to use this guy we were using before. Okay, this is where it's going to get more exciting. Now this guy, we'll give it the color, click on him and go to color here, and the color we're going to be using is the same orange but yellow, but we're going to use a gradient style. So using the gradient style, change the direction. So I'm basically just clicking each of these guys here, change the direction to something like this, and the color that is down, whatever color it is. So you can see here, this is one node, this is showing black, this one is white, it's showing white here. So you click on this one, this is where we'll give it the yellow color. Then the second color, click on the white. All right, click on the white here. Then you want to click here to give it a fade. So this slider talks about the opacity of the color, so I'm going to bring it down here like this. Then I'm going to stretch this guy inside so it fades like that. All right, you can still do some things, just fade it inside like this here, take this one up a little bit, and we have something good. So that is that. Then now we're going to add our, see, it looks like the glow now. So we're going to just put this particular glow layer behind the letter. So we're going to add the deep glow effect to this guy too, so it's going to shine like everybody else. It's going to shine. We can increase the radius of this one and also the intensity, so we have something like this. So but now there's a problem, we are not seeing our letter as we're supposed to. All right, so now to do that, we're not seeing our letter as we're supposed to. I think we'll have to reduce this effect here. Let's reduce the intensity a little bit so we can still see our letter. All right, so the letter comes up like this. Now what you want to do is you want to add another effect, which is blur. The blur effect. Go to blur, go to effects and go to blur. And the blur we want to use is where's my pointer? Okay, here you are. We want to use this blur. Now this one is not in your regular Alight motion, so click on this and you want to add it a little bit strength, so it's not going to be too straight, it's just going to be faded like this. So we have something like this, so it looks like as if it's the card that's glowing. All right, so I want to still increase these guys up here. I'm just going to increase their height like this, edit the shape, increase their height like this. All right, so we have this done. Now there's still something to work on. Let me just adjust this guy here to a little bit upward, so it's going to look like they're equal. Now the next thing to work on now is, if you look very well, you see that the shadow is not really arranged well. Okay, so we're going to crop it too. Now to crop it, we are going to duplicate the envelope layer, and we're going to group it like this and do exclude too, so that way it cuts out every other thing that's by this side. Wait, before we do that, let me just undo that. I still need to work on this guy here. Reduce the brush strength a little bit, and go to the color. All right, so I just want the effects to be subtle like this. All right, so we have it now. So if I remove it, it's going to look like this, but it's not looking realistic, so I'll just add a little bit of, so this is 130, and now we can crop it well. I think the gradient color is not straight enough. It's not properly straight, so we're going to just adjust it well. I'll bring this guy a little bit down here. Good. Now I want to rearrange this guys to, wait, this is not the one. I want to rearrange it like this. Okay. Alright, so after that is done, now we have that. Now we need to animate. Last thing to do is to animate the opacity of the glow. So at 0 frames and at 15 frames when the letter was popped up. At 0 frames, we want it to be completely like this. Then so it's going to come up like this. You get? So that's how it's done. You can add your curves to like this, and with that you've gotten your letter animation style. So you can always add text to it. All right, you can add text to this guy, to the letter. Something is not. You can add text to the letter. Let's see. Okay, so I'll make a copy of this guy, duplicate, and I'm going to click the envelope and the letter, and I'm going to still use this exclude stuff here, so that way it makes the glow within the, let me off it and show you. Let me off it and show you everything. Look at this. So it has maxed the letter just within the glow, all right, within the envelope. So that's how to do it. So click on the max now and edit the group. You see like this. So here you can now add your text and add a letter. Give it a color of your choice. Yeah, a color of your choice. So for this one, I'm going to choose something like this, a brown color. And at the point where it is completely up, I'll just adjust it here, increase the size, and stretch it to the same length. Then I would want to parent it to the other guy. So in the previous video I showed you how to parent. So just click on it here, click on the layer you want to parent, click up here, and you select the layer. So I'm going to select this one. So what this does is that anywhere the letter goes, the physical letter goes, the text letter will follow too. All right, so I'm going to do some adjustments to this text layer. Add just reduce the intensity. I think it's too intense, so I'll just do something like that. Work on this one too. Reduce the radius, reduce the hardness just a little bit, just some tweaking. All right, then once you're done, you can go back and you have your letter animation like this. All right guys, so if you found this video helpful, do well to like and subscribe, and you can click in the link in the description to come over to the practical group where you can drop your practice, and I'm always there to correct your work and help you where you have issues. So you can just group all of these guys here and make them one element, group them, and you can move them around now. So you have your letter animation. You can animate this as a whole, or you can leave it like that. Alright, do well to like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications for more videos like this.